Welcome everyone to the match between Trinity Baptist College and Middle Georgia State. Please stand for prayer and the national anthem. Father, I pray that everyone here, regardless of victory or losing, we understand that we have victory in Jesus' name, that Christ has conquered death. God, I pray that your glory would be the only focus of this game. God, that we would all be reminded of your grace in injury or in health. And God, we pray that everyone here would remain healthy and have fun in this activity. God, there would be no injuries. And if there be any injuries, God, let your grace be with them. Let recovery be quick and steady. And God, help us have fun in this time. And remembering in your name when we pray. Amen.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles. We are getting ready for NCCAA women's volleyball against the TBC Eagles, taking on the Middle Georgia State University Knights. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and Dean is back on camera here this afternoon as women's volleyball is getting ready to begin. Eagles no wins, 15 losses on the season, and the Knights come into today's play with an overall record of 5-8, and the Knights are 1-8 in the NAIA Southern States Athletic Conference, and they are led by head coach Mr. Tui Tuianu, and the Eagles led by head coach Ms. Leah Bennett in her second season out of Florida State University. Knights are on the right side of the court wearing the white jerseys, and the TBC Eagles will be on the left side of your screen. They're wearing the all blacks this afternoon as they're getting ready to take on the Knights. In case you haven't heard yet, this coming Thursday afternoon, there's been a new volleyball game added to the schedule. At 4 p.m. this Thursday, TBC Eagles take on the Sons of Johnson University of Florida for the fourth time this season. The Suns will come up here to Trinity Gymnasium, and the match will begin at 4 p.m., and Dean and I, we plan to bring that to you live here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. So thanks, everybody, for checking us out here this afternoon, and the match getting ready to begin. And Trinity Baptist will have the first serve, and doing the honors, getting us underway, will be junior Maggie Burkhalter, a Jacksonville product. And the first serve, and we're underway. Burkhalter with 7 aces coming into today's play. That ball still up in the air. Aaliyah Gomez making the play for the Knights. Hannah Hewling with the nice overhead return. The first point on the board, and it goes to the Knights. Stephanie Burke taps that one down, and Middle Georgia State leads 1-0. Middle Georgia State won in straight sets when Trinity Baptist went up to Macon, Georgia on September 21st. And now serving freshman Brooke Norwood. This is a very young Knights team, just one junior, everybody else either a sophomore or a freshman. And that one is out of bounds, and the Knights lead 2-0. I checked that, 2 juniors on the team. Courtney Williamson is a Trinity Christian Academy graduate, so she's coming back where she played her high school volleyball. She wears number 8 for the Knights, and her family is in attendance here this afternoon. Brooke Norwood serving now with a 3-0 lead for Middle Georgia State. And that point makes it a 4-0 lead. Knights off to a quick start. The other junior on the Knights roster, Kiara Turner, she wears number 11. And then everybody else, either a sophomore or a freshman, a very young but talented team. And this one is out of bounds. And the Knights up to a quick 5-0 lead. And that one goes into the net. So the Eagles have their first point of the afternoon. Brooke Norwood did a nice job serving. She has 13 aces on the season, and now serving for the Eagles. That'll be Hannah Hewling, a freshman from Jacksonville. Hewling has 2 aces so far this season, and a substitution for Trinity Baptist. Trinity Sneed, number 3, now onto the court for TBC, and that serve from Hewling is a little too strong and out of bounds, so a 6-1 lead for the Knights. Courtney Williamson, a junior, ready to serve. And that one is good for the Knights, and point number 7 is on the board. Williamson has 16 aces coming into today's play. Sneed going up for the kill, but Williamson on the defense. And a good block effort up front. Double team. Gina Ingram and Brittany Fry get the point for Trinity Baptist. So Gina Ingram will now serve. Ingram on defense with 20 blocks. That serve, however, goes into the net. And it is 8-2, Middle Georgia State leads. And now serving for the Knights, sophomore Stephanie Burke. 12 aces as we start play today. Little double team action at the net by the Knights. Hewling, though, makes the return, but this one is, yes, it is inbounds. Aaliyah Gomez thought it was a little too far. She let it drop, and the Eagles get the point. 6-3, Middle Georgia State leads, or check that, 8-3. Now checking in for Trinity Baptist. Grace Hardy with the serve. Number 33, Grace Hardy at the line. He just came in, and the kill is good from Brooke Giniat. Hopefully you've said that correctly. She just got her 74th kill of the season. Kelly Johnson with the tap and the defense from Norwood. And finding open hardwood is Colette Seidel, freshman. And Seidel, for her efforts, will go back to the server's line. 10-3, Knights lead. And that one is out of bounds and a point for Middle Georgia State. And we'll have our first timeout with the score, Middle Georgia State 10, Trinity Baptist 3, set number 1. Pull up a chair, a lot more volleyball coming your way. Gives us a chance to check on the upcoming games for both our teams out there on the floor. As usual, we'll start with our visitors. After today, Middle Georgia State has 2 conference games ready in the Southern States Athletic Conference. The Knights will go to William Carey University in Hattiesburg, Mississippi this Friday, October 22nd. And then on Saturday, on to New Orleans to take on Loyola University. They will finish the 3-game road trip at NCAA Division III Wesleyan College, also in Macon. So the Battle of Macon on Monday, October 25th. For the Trinity Baptist College Eagles, we told you about Thursday's added-on game. Just got added on over the weekend. Thursday at 4 p.m. Then 2 more home matches for the Eagles. October 25th against Morris College at 5. And October 26th against St. John's River State College. That'll be on October 26th at 6 p.m. And TBC will finish the season with 4 games all on the road. And that's a point for TBC, and the score 11-4. Coming onto the court and now ready to serve, wearing number 12, Morgan Huffton. She is a freshman from Tampa. And Huffton with the serve. Foster with the sidearm delivery. That results in a point. Denise Foster scores a point for the TBC Eagles. (11-5). Middle Georgia State leads. Morgan Huffton just got a point for Trinity Baptist, and she's ready to serve again. And a whistle with the ball still in flight. Double hit violation called against the Eagles, so the point on the board, and the Knights lead 12-5. TBC basketball getting underway in just a couple of weeks. Both the men's and the women's schedules and rosters are both now available on TBCEagles.com. Double hit violation against TBC makes it a 13-5 lead for Middle Georgia State. Head coaches John D. Jones and Judy Allen had terrific seasons with their teams last year. They're looking to do it once again here in 2021-22. Ball into the net, and it's a 14-5 lead for the Knights. Aaliyah Gomez, a sophomore, now serving for the Knights. That's Gomez there wearing the Libero jersey, and a point for the Knights. It's a 10-point lead at 15-5. Gomez with the serve. Morgan Wells, the libero for the Eagles, wearing the blue jersey at number 99 for Trinity Baptist. And her effort eventually gets the point for the Eagles. It is 15-6. Carlin Pointer, sophomore from Lake Butler, Florida, now serving for Trinity Baptist. And the ace for Carlin Pointer makes it a 15-7 game. For Carlin Pointer, that is first service ace of the season. That is Wells with the hit and a diving play by Saito. Pointer over the head return is good. No attempt and a whistle with the ball in flight. We'll see what the call is. It's a violation against Trinity Baptist and a point on the board for the Knights. 16-7 is the score, set number 1. Brooke Janaea now serving for the Knights. And some double team action. However, a net violation called against the Knights. Both Norwood and Williamson going up for the block attempt. Trinity Baptist gets the point. It's 16-8. Aggie Burkholzer back onto the court, as is Brittany Fry. Foster and Hardy head off to make room. Burkholzer gets the whistle and the serve. That's Ingram with the kill attempt, but it went right at Gomez. The return effort, though, I think that ball kind of knuckled away from Stephanie Burke. Burke tried to regroup, was unable to get there in time, and the Eagles get the point. It is 16-9. And Burkhalter with the serve. Set up for Williamson, and her kill is good. Courtney Williamson had 81 kills coming into today's play, second on the team behind only Stephanie Burke. And now serving is Brooke Norwood. And a good overhead return. It's inbound. Oh, it is called out. Looks to me like it got just inside the line. The side judge, however, says wide, and the Eagles get the point. And at the timeout, it is 17-10 in favor of the Knights. This coming Saturday, it is homecoming here at Trinity Baptist College. Both the women's soccer team and the men will take on Bob Jones University. The women's game begins at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and the gentlemen will follow at 7:30. Again, that's homecoming Saturday on the soccer field. All the action begins at 5 p.m. against Bob Jones University. First, the gentlemen Friday night are traveling to Pensacola Christian College and looking to even up the season series. Pensacola won here a few weeks ago, just 1-0. And the TBC Eagles are back in the top 10 here in NCCAA Division II. Those rankings came out earlier today. Trinity Baptist back in the number 10 spot on the men's side. Just about ready to resume play. Middle Georgia State 17, Trinity Baptist 10. Men's soccer picked up a South Region win against Toccoa Falls earlier this week. Check that last week. Anna Hewing now serving. She's a Jacksonville product. And the serve. And this one is good for Middle Georgia State. I believe that was Williamson, if I saw that correctly. And it is 18-10. Williamson now serving for the Knights. Ingram with the return, right at two Knights defenders. Ad hit too strong from Burke and out of bounds, and the Eagles get the point. It is 18-11. Trinity Christian Academy varsity volleyball is playing its district tournament semifinal tonight at Providence. They defeated the Florida School for the Deaf and Blind in straight sets last night here on this home court. And a point for the TBC Eagles. That one goes into the net, and TBC was down by 10 not long ago. That cut it the deficit down to 6. Well, the TCA Conquerors are taking on one of the very best teams in the Jacksonville area in the Providence School of Jacksonville. That game is at Providence tonight. Good luck, Conquerors. Trinity Sneed with the kill, and the Eagles are within 5. They have cut a 10-point deficit in half. Still trail, though, 18-13. And for Trinity Sneed, she came in today's play with 50 kills. Just picked up another. This one's set up for Sneed again, and the kill is good. We'll see Trinity Sneed on this very floor not long from now when the women's basketball team takes the court. He was one of TBC's leading scorers last season. Jayla Green, the team's leading scorer. Jayla has graduated and has moved on. Almost all the TBC Eagles of both the women's and the men's basketball teams are back for this coming season. Stephanie Burke gets the kill, gets the point for the Knights, who lead at 19-14. And for Stephanie Burke, that is kill number 110 on the season. She came in leading the team. At the line, she has served up 12 aces entering play today. And a whistle. That's going to go against Sneed. Violation stepped across that center line, and now the Knights lead 20-14. There are two of the TBC Eagles men's basketball players walking in front of the camera right now. And kill attempt into the net. So now Middle Georgia State 4 points away from winning set number 1. First, we have ourselves a timeout. We'll take a timeout here ourselves. 21-14. We'll be back in a minute. (21-14), the Knights lead and need 4 more points to win set number 1, and Stephanie Burke is trying to serve those 4 points. There's Sneed with the attempt, but she got under just a bit and put that one out of bounds. So now 22-14 is our score. Again, this is just set number 1. There's a lot more to go. Burke ready with the serve. Horner with the kill attempt, but blocked up front. Jenna Langley and Brooke Nate, they were the 2 blockers just a moment ago. Ball is still in play. Langley got the ball over, well defended by Hewling on the other side, but the Eagles unable to make the return. And now the Knights need just 2 more points to win the first set. Stephanie Burke now serving. Langley with the attempt. And the point for the Knights. It is 24-14. One more point to win set number 1. Sneed with the tap and the point, knocked down by Jenna Langley, and that'll do it for set number 1. Final score, Middle Georgia State 25, Trinity Baptist 14. So the Knights lead 1-0 in set play. 3-minute timeout, and we'll be back for set number 2 here on TBC Eagles. set number 2 getting ready to begin. The Knights won the first one 25-14 and lead 1-0. And the Knights will have the first serve here in set number 2. I'm Ray Bureau. Thanks for joining us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Officials are just checking the lineups, and we'll be ready to begin in just a moment. 2 Knights unable to make the trip down here this afternoon. Junior Kiero Turner and sophomore Leah Spears were unable to make way down to Jacksonville. And so there are 8 Knights available for Coach Tui Tuianu. And now the first serve of set number 2 is underway from Brooke Janae. That kill attempt from Norwood, defended well from Burkhalter. Third hit will not be made, and the Knights get the first point. Janae ready with the serve, and that one to the backcourt. Kept in play by Huffton. The kill attempt. That was Chloe Johnson a moment ago, but the Knights get the point and lead 2-0. And Janae with the serve. He goes right at Grace Hardy. Now set up for Hardy, but a whistle. Double hit violation called, and it's a 3-0 lead for the Knights. Set up for Williamson. The kill is good. So 4-0 Knights lead. Coming onto the court now for the Eagles, wearing number 6, Jacksonville's Chloe Phillips. And Janae ready, and the serve. And the ace makes it a 5-0 lead. Janae had 20 aces entering play today. She has served up the first 5 points of set number 2. That's Janae coming up from the back line. Set up for Phillips and the point. We'll check that. Chloe Johnson with the kill and the point for the Eagles. Johnson came into today's play leading the Eagles in kills with 54. Hannah Hewling now serving for TBC. And that point scored for the Knights from Stephanie Burke. 6-1 is the score. Brooke Norwood now at the line. And that's both Williamson and Seidel at the net. And the point for the Knights. It's 7-1. And the ace is good. 8-1 is the score. Norwood had 13 aces entering play today. Timeout with the score, Middle Georgia State 8, TBC 1. Brooke Norwood now serving for the Knights. And player in the net, that's a violation, so the Knights get the point and lead 9-1. Norwood gets the whistle, and here's the serve. And the ace for Norwood makes it a 10-1 lead. Coulter on the defense. And the tap to the open floor, the fingertip from Stephanie Burke. And the Knights have an 11-1 lead. Norwood back at the line. And Grace Hardy with the big hit for the Eagles, and she gets the point. Eagles trail though 11-2, and Gina Ingram will now serve. Third hit from Trinity Sneed gets the point for TBC. He just directed that one to the open spot on the left side, and it's 11-3. And that serve into the net, so a point for the Knights. 12-3 is the score. Courtney Williamson now serving. And a substitution for Middle Georgia State coming onto the court. Number 7, Elizabeth Cox. And heading off to make room is Colette Seidel. Williamson ready, and the serve. This one is too strong and out of bounds. So Trinity gets the point. It's 12-4. Maggie Burkhalter out for Trinity Baptist in favor of Brittany Fry. And Grace Hardy now serving. And that one off Sneed. Missed wide left, so a point for the Knights. Stephanie Burke serving for Middle Georgia State. Oh, nice overhand return from Carlin Pointer. Set up the Sneed, but Pointer is able to make the play, keep that one in bounds, and get the point for Trinity Baptist. (13-5). TBC trails by 8. Morgan Huffton onto the court, now serving. That one is inbounds. Elizabeth Cox with the kill. Cox with her 5th kill of the season. So Cox will head off. Seidel back on, and Colette Seidel will now serve. Seidel entered today's play with 27 aces. And that one goes into the net, and a point for the Knights, who lead 15-5. And Seidel now serving for the Knights. Nice dig by Huffton, kept that one off the floor. Good defense in the backcourt from Gomez. Third hit coming. Johnson is blocked at the net, but the ball stays alive. Norwood and Langley teaming up at the net a moment ago. And And this time, though, Pointer's able to get that one through the hands of Langley and Janate and score the point for Trinity Baptist. So 15-6 is the score. And Carlin Pointer now serving. Pointer overhand shot. That one right at Burke. And Ingram with the tap. Blocked at the net, but doesn't count as a hit. Johnson kill attempt. Burke on the defense from the side. Set up for Johnson again. This time it was Ingram, however. And a diving attempt by Hardy, but she comes up a little short. Very good point. And it goes to the Knights. Williamson in, Langley out, and now serving Isla Gomez. And Gomez with the line drive serve off the net. Williamson goes up for the kill and gets the point for the Knights. 11-point lead, 17-6. Gomez with the serve. Morgan Wells to the back and a little too strong and out of bounds. 12-point lead now for the Knights at 18-6. And Gomez, another long, hard line drive serve. Gomez coming up from the backcourt with the diving dig and the point on the board for the Knights, and it's 19-6. Gomez again with the serve to the back of the court. Pointer sends it up front. Gina Ingram hit it a little too far. So a 20-6 lead for the Knights. And Gomez serving once again to the backcourt for Pointer. And now the Knights are 4 points away from taking a 2-0 lead. Gomez gets the whistle. And both Williamson and Norwood make the block at the net. And 3 more points for the Knights. They'll win set 2. They lead at 22-6. And the serve gets the point. Bring the Knights to within 2. Gomez trying to serve up 2 more points. That one is out of bounds. Nope, it is in. Thought for a moment I saw it called the other way, but it is a point for Gomez on the ace. And Gomez had 8 aces coming into today's play, and it's set point. Raises off the net, and point number 25 is on the board for Middle Georgia State University. So set number 2 goes 25-6. Middle Georgia State won the first 25-14. Set number 3 will begin in 3 minutes here on TBC Eagles. And set number 3 getting ready to begin. It's 2-0 in favor of Middle Georgia State. Maggie Burkholzer will serve for Trinity Baptist. And that serve goes out of bounds. So point on the board for Middle Georgia State. Now serving, number 5, Brooke Norwood. And a kill attempt is good. That was Colette Seidel with the kill. So 2-0 in favor of the Knights. And the serve and the ace makes it a 3-0 lead. Norwood now serving. Sneed with the kill attempt, but a little too strong and out of bounds. So 4-0 is the score. Eagles have changed liberos. Grace Hardy now wearing the blue jersey. 5-0 in favor of the Knights. Ewing chases that one down, but it's out of the reach of Burkholzer. And a 6-0 lead for Middle Georgia State. Norwood gets the whistle, now the serve. And a whistle with the ball still in the air. And a violation against the Knights, so the point goes to the Eagles. It is 6-1. Morgan Wells now back to serve for Trinity Baptist. And that one goes out of bounds, so the Eagles get the point. It is 6-2. That one just grazed off the net, but a good play on the defensive side by Seidel. To the back. Wells sends it up forward, and Sneed makes the return, but is called for a double hit. So the point goes to the Knights, and Middle Georgia State now leads this one 7-2. Williamson now serving for the Knights, and that one is out of bounds past the end line. 7-3 is the score. Harlan Pointer now serving. Cox with the hit, and a great job by Chloe Johnson up front. Ingram a block at the net. Set up for Sneed. And a diving play from Norwood keeps the ball alive, and the Eagles get the point. Seven 7-3. Check that, 7-4. Now the score. That's Wells with the defensive play. Johnson right at Norwood. Wells sends this one up front. Sneed, a good overhead return. Sneed goes up, finds the open floor, and gets the point for the Eagles. 7-5. Eagles have cut a 6-point deficit down to 2. That's Carlin Pointer with the jump serve. That one is off Pointer, though, and out of bounds. Seidel with the big hit and the point for the Knights, who lead at 8-5. Elizabeth Cox now serving. Good low line drive serve. And that one, once again, from Seidel, gets the point. Cox back at the line. Sneed hits it right at Gomez, and Gomez sends it up front. Wells chases this one down, and Chloe Johnson makes a great sidearm return. Ingram's able to keep the ball alive, and the Eagles make the return. Right at the net, and Gomez on the third hit. Gomez sets this one up, and the tap is good from Brooke Janate. So a 10-5 lead for the Knights. And the serve from Cox goes wide to the right. Eagles get the point. 10-6 is the score. Trinity trails by 4. Morgan Huffton checking in, and she'll head back to serve. Janate with the hit. It was tipped, and then Pointer was able to send it back up front, but Trinity unable to make the return. And the point for the Knights, it is now 11-6. Seidel now serving. That one deflected at the net. And Seidel's hit, however, goes too far. It's out of bounds, and Trinity Baptist is now within 3. Substitutions for the Eagles. Anna Hewling in for Chloe Johnson. 11-7, so a 4-point deficit for the Eagles. Got a little bit ahead of myself on that one. And that one stays in bounds off Jenna Langley, and another 5-point lead opened up by the Knights. Now serving, Aaliyah Gomez. Walls with the hit, goes right at Cox. Gomez chases it down in the back. Pointer keeps that one off the floor. Ingram with the kill attempt, but it went right at Cox, who was ready. Hewling's third hit. A diving play by Gomez, and the ball kept alive from Norwood. That one is over the net, and a whistle. That's going to go against the Eagles. Credit Aaliyah Gomez with that diving play to keep the ball alive a moment ago, and she's now back at the server's line. 13-7 is the score. Middle Georgia State looking to finish this one in 3. Trinity Baptist trying to get on the board and keep the match going. Williamson's tap is blocked on the other side, kept alive, but then Knights get the point. 14-7. Gomez gets the whistle. She is ready. And the serve. This one into the net. So the Eagles get the point. It's 14-8. Gina Ingram, a senior from Newberry, Florida. And this one is a little too strong, out of bounds. And the Knights get the point and lead by 7. Brooke Janate now ready to serve. And up front with the block are Norwood and Williamson. But their effort goes out of bounds, and the Eagles get the point. Maggie Burkholzer with the serve. And that one goes off of a Knights defender, so out of bounds. Trinity gets the point. Still trailing, though, by 5 at 15-10. And Burkholzer's ready. Keeling able to keep that one off the floor with the dig and the point. Morgan Wells with the kill, and the Eagles have pulled to within 4 at 15-11. Burkholzer ready, and the serve. And double team action at the net. Trinity Sneed and Carlin Pointer. That results in a point for TBC. They are pulled to within 3 at 15-12. Burkholzer is ready. Keeling on the back court, and then the kill from Morgan Wells. Again, Trinity trying to win set number 3 and keep this match going, and Morgan Wells just helped the cause with a really good hit. And that is Brooke Janate with the point for the Knights. They lead by 3 at 16-13. Now serving, freshman Brooke Norwood. Pointer with the one-handed punch to keep the ball alive. Williamson's kill attempt deflected. Wells over the head and out of bounds. Good recognition by Gomez. And the Knights lead 17-13. Norwood with the serve. And Williamson with the kill, and the Knights lead 18-13. And a timeout with the score. Middle Georgia State 18, Trinity Baptist 13. Again, in case you've missed the announcement, a new game just added to the schedule over the previous weekend. Thursday afternoon at 4 p.m. TBC Eagles back here on the home court, taking on South Region rival Johnson University of Florida at 4 p.m. We'll be back in just a minute. 18-13 is the score. The Knights have freshman Brooke Norwood at the line. Substitution will send Jenna Langley in for Aaliyah Gomez. And Norwood gets us back underway. Set up for Sneed. Kill attempt, out of bounds. And a 6-point lead for the Knights. And Norwood with the serve. Wells makes a good hit, but tracked down behind the baseline by Langley. Excellent defensive play. Sneed's kill attempt. Kept off the floor by Seidel, and the Knights make the good return. Wells again. This one is out of bounds. Two terrific defensive plays. First by Langley, chasing one down over near the basketball hoop. Kept it alive. Knights were able to make the return. And then another good defensive play led to the point. 20-13. Norwood with the serve. And Pointer gets the job done, and the point for the Eagles. Substitution now for Trinity Baptist. Peeling off and making her way back onto the court is Chloe Johnson. Morgan Wells now serving for TBC. And Williamson goes up high and gets the kill and the point. 21-14, and Middle Georgia State 4 points away from ending the match. And Williamson ready to serve. And the point for the Knights, 22-14. Three points. Knights are from winning this one in three. And Williamson, a good line drive serve. Johnson with the hit, kept alive, and then Johnson again with a nice tap, and the point for the Eagles. 22-15. Eagles looking to mount a rally. Carlin Pointer now serving for TBC. And Cox made the return, and the Eagles play it well off the rafters. Usually that's difficult to do, but the point on the board for the Knights. TBC on the other side, though, played it well off that rafter, made the return, and then the Knights ended up with the point. So 23-15, and Elizabeth Cox trying to serve up two more. Chloe Johnson's hit is defended by Williamson. Third hit coming, and Wells unable to get there in time. And now, Middle Georgia State is looking at potential match point. Elizabeth Cox with the serve for the Knights. Ingram's kill attempt is good, and Trinity Baptist gets the point. 24-16. And a substitution for TBC. Morgan Huffton back onto the court. Trinity Sneed heads off. Huffton with the serve. Potential match point for Middle Georgia State. And that is the match point. Scored by Brooke Jeanette, and the final score, Middle Georgia State 25, Trinity Baptist 16. So the Knights sweep the match in three sets, 25-14, 25-6, and 25-16. Well, Middle Georgia State will continue this three-game road trip on Friday. Two conference games coming up for the Knights. William Carey University this Friday at 6, Loyola University Saturday at 2 p.m. TBC will take on South Region rival Johnson University of Florida this Thursday, and then 2 more home matches on October 25th against Morris College and October 26th against St. John's River State College. Well, thanks everyone for joining us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. For Dean Bureau on camera, head coach Leah Bennett, and athletic director John D. Jones, I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.